Yo, Wagwan. It's been a long time since I came on this YouTube shit and made a video. I thought I might as well make one today. And I've been away for a minute. And the reason why I've been away is that I've been busy trying to get my hustle on. You know what I'm saying? As a criminal, my life is not guaranteed on a 9 to 5. I have to plot and scheme. So I've been plotting, I've been scheming. And I'm saying, I'm not the type to sit there and keep on dreaming. You get me? I'm living a street life. But once in a while, you have to take a break from that shit. And today is my break, you dig? All you 9 to 5 motherfuckers who think you're better than the street niggas, go suck your mother, man. Because you ain't better than us. In fact, you're worse than us. Because you help to uphold the system in a major way. You see it? But anyway, let's move on from that shit. I thought today I'll talk about niggas who needs master's approval. Oh man, niggas are funny, man. And the reason why I want to talk about that is because what I've noticed is whenever you ask any black musician or black film star, I beg my pardon. Any black person who wants to be an actor or an actress, the first thing they want to say is they want to get to Hollywood, or they want to win an Oscar, or win a Golden Globe, or whatever the fuck that is. If you ask a musician, the first thing they want to do is they want to be a signed artist. Signed by who? Nobody else but a massa. You know what I'm saying? So my point is, we hold white people's stuff to a high exceed. Like I don't see why as a black person making music I should care about what white people think of my music. I mean, like just recently you got this bullshit about Kendrick Lamar and this white boy, and they wouldn't give Kendrick Lamar, what the fuck is that shit, a Grammy or whatever the fuck that is. What I want to know is that niggas, black people to talk about they're free and they could do what they want. Why do you need white people's approval to know that your music is good or not? That's my question. Like, we're so hanged up on these people's opinions and views. It's beyond me. Like, sometimes when I think about it, I laugh to myself. You know? We don't respect ourselves enough to do our own thing. Or you put it this way, black people don't think their shit is worth anything until white people get on board. We don't see much of ourselves, so whatever we create, we don't see any worth in it until the white man come and see the wealth in it. You know? I just watched an interview with some idiot black actress who's married to a white man, by the way, crying about Hollywood being racist. Now I say to myself, like, bitch, if you feel like that, go make your own fucking movies. You know? What made me laugh about black people is we like to go to places we're not wanted, or should I say we're not invited, and then we complain about a place that we're not invited. Like, come on, man, who does that? Like, first and foremost, right? Black people want to cry. Sometimes I feel sorry for white people. You know why I feel sorry for white people? Because look, man, if I've got if I was a white person and I've got an initiative to do for self, to do for my people, how dare you come and complain that I want to do for my people? Go do for your people, man. Stop complaining about what I'm doing. Can you imagine a white boy going to India and complaining about the Indian directors not putting white people in their movies, and if they do, they don't view white people in a good light in their movies? A white person ain't gonna do that, because a white person knows all he has to do is get his own money together and make his own movies and put it in his own cinemas. You know what I mean? And generate his own money. That's what black people should do. Instead of crying and bitching about white people not letting you come into their fucking party, make your own party. Make your own movies. Make your own Hollywood. Yeah? Yeah, go get your own money and finance your own movies. You know something? One of my favorite black movies of all time. Is called The Spook Who Sat by the Door. You can find on YouTube, just type in The Spook Who Sat by the Door. Directed by a black man, script written by a black man. Everything was done by black people, actors, everything. You know? And to this day, it could top any fucking movies out there. To me, it's the best independent movie I have ever seen. And they only spent $20,000 for the budget for that movie. Hey, I kid you not, man. Check the movie out yourself. The movie is top notch. The Spook Who Sat by the Door, an OG movie. I think the movie is even older than I am. You know. And if that black man can do it, why can't none of these motherfuckers out here who's begging white man's money? And I'm saying, you niggas are here begging white man for money and white man to get a Golden Globe, and you're begging white man to be in a fucking Hollywood. Like Hollywood is the cream of the crop of movie making. Like, y'all niggas need to get your shit together, man. Seriously, man. Y'all niggas is as a bunch of fucking monkeys, man. Always need white man's approval, always want white man's acceptance, and it's not right if it's not white. So all you niggas willing to sell out. That's why the white man don't give a fuck about us, because he knows in the drop of a hat, all you have to do is just bark and y'all niggas will jump. At any so-called opportunity, if you see that's an opportunity, you know, it's not hard to make a movie. And also I would like to promote this black channel, very pro-black channel. It's called Black and Sexy. They do lots of episodes on YouTube. Great. Black and Sexy, baby. You know what I mean? Like, check them out, man. They got some great stuff, man. Independent. They're doing it by themselves. They're not running to Hollywood. They're not on YouTube crying about how Hollywood is not letting them in. They're not asking Hollywood to let them in. They're doing their own thing. You know what I mean? They're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas need to get a grip, man. 2014. It's time to stop begging white man for a role. Stop begging white man to give us money to direct a movie. Yeah? And what's funny is the same people who's crying to white man that white man's not letting them in are the same people who sell out their race in the drop of a hat. They will come back to black people and cry about how much white man's not letting them in and how much white man's not letting them in. Like, they want us to hold a petition or start a fucking rally. Like, that is the most important thing in black people's. That's the most important thing in black people's problem right now, is to fucking get a deal from a white man to go make a stupid fucking movies. And I've always noticed that all the Hollywood black movies are some wacky bullshit. If it's not some over acting comedian, it is some fake shitty love story that don't exist in the black community. Usually some corporate black bitch who thinks she's above black people, surrounded by white people, and then she finally end up finally falling in love with some broke nigga in the hood. Some fake story that I can never relate to. You know damn well that it never works like that. Usually them bitches are with a white man. The only time you see a black woman in the corporate world who will respect a black man whether he's rich or not is when they both started off from the ground up together. That's the only time you see a black woman stick with a man. When her and that man started from the ground up. They started from the ground to the sky together. You ain't gonna find a black woman who got up to the so-called white man standard or so-called corporate world and coming down to fucking find a nigga in the hood. Hey, them bitches ain't doing that shit. They wanna suck a white man dick in the office, man. I'm telling you straight. Yeah, the only time a black woman in the corporate world keeping it real is when she started from the ground up with her man. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, that's when she's gonna keep it real. Because she started from the ground with that guy. But if this black woman is been fucking trying to get to the white man top and she's single, you best believe, man, white boy got that bitch. Trust me. And I'm saying, look, listen. I don't watch Hollywood movies. You know, I for one don't watch Hollywood movies. I find them quite annoying. I don't listen to rappers who are signed by by mainstream media. I don't listen to Young Money, Cash Money. I don't listen to none of that shit. I don't listen to Nicki Minaj. I don't listen to Beyonce. I've never bought a Jay-Z album. I've never bought a Rick Ross album. I've never bought a P. Diddy album. Yeah, I'll never buy. Me, I'm an underground nigga. I'm an underground type of dude. You get me? I bump underground music, man. You know what I'm saying? Once a person from the underground go commercial, I can't bump you no more because I know you don't control yourself no more. You understand? You get where I come from? That's how I see it. A lot of these guys, when they go commercial, they no more their own entity no more. They're owned. And you'll hear rappers talking about, I'm crossing over. Crossing over to where? You know what? These niggas talk like them going to the white side is better. But what I realize is this here, when all these niggas go to the white side, the music sound more shitter than ever. I can't get jiggy with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like listen, look. Sometimes you see they say to stuff like, black people in America are only 12% of the population, right? And black people in America are the one that's doing all the creative music and the creative dance and all that stuff. But yet, what's funny is like they start off catering to their people, but deep down they don't respect their people because their eyes is to be on MTV, is to be on fucking VH1. BET is not owned by black people no more. It's owned by MTV and Universal, so BET doesn't count. Yeah, they want to get a record deal from Universal. You know, to me, that's another way of saying I can't wait to sell out, bro. It's like I don't know how to describe it, but put it this way, yeah. It's very rare you get black people catering to their people once they get into this so-called mainstream or looking for a record deal. You know, back in the 90s, yeah, you could get like because what happens, you see in the 90s, right? Like the mainstream rappers wouldn't feel a way to do songs with the underground rappers. You know? So like you will know the underground rappers. Nowadays it's not like that no more. The mainstream rappers ain't doing shit with the underground rappers. You know? You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's very hard to know when an underground rapper is doing good music. Yeah? There's so much shit music out there you don't know what the fuck to turn to. And everybody's pleasing master. Just the other day I saw a video, Tech 9, and Kendrick Lamar had a song out. And the video is about some suburban white boy. Listen man, they got Eminem for that shit. Why do you niggas need to feel the need to want to make a video about some suburban white boy? They got so many rappers, white rappers now, who will cater to that shit. So why you niggas going there? Then this guy said, okay, it's about the money. Niggas only 12% of the population in America, so fuck niggas. That's what niggas are saying. That's what black people are saying. Fuck niggas. We're going to where the money is, and the money is white. You know what I'm saying? We created something just to go and give it to these people, bro. To me, it's a joke, man. Black people need to stop supporting these sellout blacks, man. Because listen, they don't give a fuck about shit, man. Yeah, if they're not promoting the gay agenda, they promote the multicultural agenda. And they got you guys believing that you need to beg white man for anything. If a man from Chicago, I forgot his name, can make a great movie called The Spook Who Sat by the Door with just a budget of $20,000, what the fuck are you niggas doing? Go and watch that movie. Go on YouTube and type in The Spook Who Sat by the Door and tell me any different. Yeah, if you cannot compete with the best independent movie you've ever seen. great movie. Yeah, he made it off of $20,000, not $100,000, $20,000. Yeah, the music game ain't the same no more. The movie game ain't the same no more. You know, nowadays when you're trying to keep it black, do you know what these people say? I watched an interview. I forgot her name. One of these actors and black whores in Hollywood. I don't even call them actresses. I call them whores, bro, because that's who they are. They're whores, man. These black whores in Hollywood. Yeah. And she's talking about anyone who's against interracial relationship is in a tunnel. Well, there's a light in every tunnel, isn't there, bitch? So maybe I'm seeing the light. You know what I'm saying? And you are not in the tunnel. You're above the tunnel, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine a Jewish bitch saying to her Jewish people that, well, anyone who's not willing to embrace neo-Nazis is stuck in the tunnel? Only black people, bro, who sees white people to be something special to say some stupid shit like that in a tunnel. Man, I forgot the name, man. Nia Long, what a fucking name, man. That whole, she was in Friday, man. That whole, who was in, she's irrelevant anyway. She's not something someone you talk about, but basically that's it right there. And then you got there's this movie called 20 Years of Slavery, right? And two of the black actors in there, they asked them about how did they feel, how impactful was the scene of black people being mistreated in slavery. How did they feel about that, about watching that scene? Can you believe one of them black bitches said slavery was beautiful yet tragic? I said to myself, what the fuck was beautiful about being a slave? You know why that bitch said that? Because she's married to a white man. She also said that because she doesn't want to jeopardize her way of living. I.e., she don't want white people to stop her from. She don't want white people to cast her in any more white movies. You see, they don't give a fuck about what black people think. How the fuck can you say slavery was beautiful? I forgot her name, but she was part of the cast for 12 Years of Slavery, and they was interviewed them by, I think, Black Tree. I think that's who was interviewed them, Black Tree, and was interviewed the short-haired dark-skinned woman and the other dark-skinned woman. Yeah, that dark-skinned woman in 12 Years of Slavery, she was married to a white man in the slavery time. You know, and she's married to a white man in real life. These people are a joke, man. The point I'm trying to make here is very simple. Yeah, we don't need white people to do things. We never need white people to do anything. Hip hop started with what? It started in the ghettos. Well, it was drug infested, prostitute infested, pimp infested, gang infested. But yet we progressed. We progressed with an art form that's taken over the world today. That is the #1 art form of the globe. That nowhere on the planet you go to, they're not doing hip hop. Yeah, everyone's doing it so much. You wouldn't think black people started it. You go to China, they're doing it. You go to Russia, they're doing it. You go to Poland, they're doing it. Anywhere in the world where they don't even now, neo-Nazis are making hip hop fucking racist songs. Can you believe that shit? Neo-Nazis, Ku Klux Klan members are using black music to disrespect black people. Can you even understand that shit? That's how much we have not respected our art form. That even the fucking racists can use our art form to diss us. It is beyond me the way these racist fuckers are. And these are the people we want to get approval from. Yeah? They didn't want nothing to do with hip hop. It was in the ghetto, in the slums. Yeah? Where murder, rape, molestation, child rape, child abuse, all of that shit was coming from. This is where it started from. Hip hop. Now it's feeding white people now, worldwide. It's feeding people. We are reaping the benefits. We are going to sell out because we don't respect ourselves. We don't see ourselves to be worth anything. Do you think I will create something and go give it to my fucking enemy? Why? Because he's happens to have more money than me. Loyalty over royalty. Yeah? Loyalty over royalty, and you get far, man. But niggas don't know nothing about that. Especially these black fucking whores out here who want to talk about integration. Everything with black people's integration. You talk against homosexuality, oh, these are the, what do they call it? These are the homophobic ones. They're stuck in the tunnel. You talk against race mixing, you're stuck in the tunnel. You talk about sticking to your people, you're stuck in the tunnel. But these motherfuckers don't say that shit to white people. Do you listen? It's funny how only black people say we're stuck in the tunnel when we're trying to keep it to ourselves. Do you think an Indian will tell another Indian who wants to stick with an Indian that you are stuck in the tunnel because that Indian don't want to go outside your race? Do you reckon a Jewish bitch will tell another Jewish bitch she's stuck in a tunnel because she don't want to date a neo-Nazi? Like that. Only black people, man. We don't even make sense in our motherfucking arguments. We don't even make no sense. If you want to sell out, sell out. Stop trying to drag all black people with you. You understand? The disgrace and the disrespect that we do to our ancestors, to ourselves, is beyond me. You know? But I'm gonna leave it there, man. You know what I'm saying? Black people love white people and we look for their approval all the time, man. It's a damn shame, though. You know? But like I said, criminal minded. I'm out like I stole something. Watch out for my next video. I'm back for sure, though.